cooking some delicious crispy fried lemon pepper chicken drumettes with a butter and herb sauce and some hot fries on the side. Yeah. The first thing that we're going to need if we're going to make lemon pepper chicken drumettes is some chicken drumettes. And I've got 10 of them because me and my mate Simon, who's on the other side of this camera, poor bugger, we're going to eat them together and stuff. So I've got 10, that's 5 each. And seeing as we're having chips as well, I think we'll be right. No need for salad.
Okay, here are all the ingredients. Wait, why is there ham? There's no ham? What idiot put ham there? Also, I feel like there's something missing.
Oh, flour. Because, what do you call it? The crispy thing you put around the chicken. Is that a batter? I don't know. Massive noob in the kitchen. No idea. I don't know. It's the yummy crispy thing on the outside of the chicken. Don't ask me annoying questions. We're going to put some flour around the chicken, but it's not just going to be flour. It's going to be flour with yummy stuff in it. Like white pepper. Slap your mama, Cajun spice.
Some paprika. Salt, of course. Black pepper, of course. Some thyme and a little bit of lemon pepper.
If you don't have any lemon pepper seasoning, you can just use a bit of stock, you know, a bit of chicken stock or something, just a little sprinkle, not too much because it's very salty. This here slab of butter will mostly be used to make the butter and herb sauce, but we'll also use a bit to make those fries extra crispy and the chicken crispy too. Did I mention the potatoes? I'm pretty sure that chicken and potatoes have been in every meal I've done ever, even the fish ones. This sexy little bugger here, it's just a bit of oil, whatever. Alright, so Simon reckons I didn't mention the lemon or the parsley. Now, the lemon is going to go in the lemon butter, and so is the parsley. It's going to be delicious. Just wait till later, you'll see it then.
You know what time it is.
Now, you don't have to peel them, but I'm going to. It's better. If you're one of the 3 people who's ever watched my videos, you'll know that this is not my kitchen, and I have no idea where the potato peeler is. I'm looking at these drawers though, because I've got a feeling it might be in here.
Hey Seamus, does that mean our audience is only 1? Because I've watched it, you've watched it.
Yeah. So what? The potato peeler wasn't in the first drawer. Let's try the second drawer. Oh look, there it is, right on top. I don't reckon anyone's ever used this one before. How the hell do you... Why would you put like a... I don't understand. It's like they're trying to annoy you. What is this?
3 hours later.
I know it's new and all, and you don't want people to like vomit on it in the...
I love washing potatoes. It gets me peeling groovy.
For our next step, we're going to need to cut the potatoes into chips before we fry them. For that, what we're going to need is a fire blanket. I believe you put the fire blanket on the bench. Oh wait, no. It says here, please use a board. Don't cut on the bench. What we're going to need is a chopping board. Oh, there's many colours. Which colour would I choose? Let's go for red. No, blue. What about yellow? I'm not sure. Oh, green. Fruit and veg. Here we go. Right. Where are my potatoes?
Beautiful. Howdy doody. Here we are, we're back, and now we're going to make those potatoes that I chopped up into chip shapes into actual chips.
And what we're going to use is one of these here frying saucers. Ha! No, they're air fryers. Now look, I have 2 air fryers that I brought here to this community house kitchen especially, but if you don't have an air fryer, it doesn't matter. You can use something else that I don't know about. How do people make chips?
They fry them in oil.
Well, you can fry them in oil. I'm going to fry them in oil and butter, but I'm going to do them in these things, but you can do them in a deep fryer. So, we're going to use one of these here air fryers to do the chips and the other ones to do the chicken. Let's go. We're making the chips. The chips are going to go in here. The first and very difficult part of making chips is clicking the open button. Boom. Then you take the chips and you pour them in here. Try not to get them on the floor. But if you do,
don't worry about it. You'll be right.
Now the chips are in there, and this is in my way. And I need some oil. So this is also in my way. Everything's in my way. Now look, people use air fryers to cook with less oil, except for me. I don't give a stuff about that. I care about flavour. Normally I have a little spray thing for my oil, So I don't quite know what I'm doing here, but I'm just going to tip a little bit in and hope for the best. I just cook them for a bit and then I come back and I do some extra bits of magic later to make it special. But for now, that's it. Just get them cooking already. And then let's get the chicken cooking or we're going to be here till midnight. We're going to rub the chickens in some flour and some spices and herbs so that you can put them in the air fryer and cook them up. You don't have to have an air fryer. You can do them in the oven or you can do them in the deep fryer. I saw one bloke on YouTube do them in a deep fryer and then put them in the oven to crisp them up a bit. It's time to put the chicken in a rub. Make a rub for the chicken that we're going to put it in. You know what I mean. We're going to get some flour. I'm going to use some rice flour, but you can just use good old wheat flour if you want. How much, you ask me? I don't know. Some. Then we put some of the other stuff in. I'm going to put a little bit of Cajun spice. If you don't happen to have a handy jar of Slap Your Mama, then just use some cayenne pepper if you like. Don't use too much. And we're going to use some paprika as well. Paprika is so good, just put it all in.
Love it.
Black pepper. Salt. White pepper. Some dried thyme. As you can see here, I'm running out of time. Better get on with it. You rub your chicken in the rub. You dusted it. You just roll it around in it. Then you put it in another bowl. Make sure you wash your hands regularly when you're touching all this raw chicken. You don't want to kill everyone in your family. Unless you do. Well, that's a different story. I've come back over to the air fryers. We're going to put the chicken in it. Bloop. Now, again, if you don't have an air fryer, just put them in the oven in a baking tray. It'll be great. You just pop them in, and then you close it down, and then you press the button. You start frying them up. Whoops, I forgot about the oil. We need to put a bit of oil in the chicken. Now, normally I would have a spray thing and I would spray the oil in, but I forgot to bring it. So I'm just going to glug it in and hope for the best. I'm a little worried. I'm concerned. They're going to be in there for ages. Let's hope for the best. That is how professionals chop parsley. I need to chop up some butter, but I'm very concerned that I might choose the wrong board. Better get it right. Red, raw meat. Green, fruit and veg. Yellow, onion. Onion has its own board. Blue, cooked meat. Not to be confused with red, raw meat. Wooden board, dairy. Boom! Alright. This will be perfect for chopping up the butter. So I'm going to chop up a little bit of butter now to put in the chips. What I do is I chop it up into just a few chunks like that into the chips before they're fully cooked, because that makes them more crispy and tasty and less healthy, and I don't care. I'm also going to put some more thyme in the chips, some more salt, and some more pepper. You know, I hired this kitchen so I wouldn't have to stand with my back to the camera, but anyway, you want to be generous with this stuff. Chuck it on, season them, make them tasty. The world is depending on it.
Here is the kicker. Anyone can just fry a bit of chicken and fry some chips, and yeah, it's delicious and stuff, but you know what? It's going to be a bit dry. And the chicken's going to be juicy on the inside and stuff, but still, it's going to need a little something that I like to call
sauce. I know, I have all the good ideas. So, what we're going to do is make a delicious lemon butter sauce with parsley. And it is ridiculously easy. If I was to say to you that I'm going to take this whole thing of butter and put it in a thing and make a sauce out of it, you'd be like, don't be crazy. That's like bad. But that's what I'm doing, because it's not bad, it's good. It's so bad, it's good. That's what the kids are saying these days, bad is good. So you put it in a pot, and the trick to this delicious lemon butter sauce is to not burn the butter, because it tastes like... So put it on low, you know, put the heat on low and be patient. I struggle with this patience thing, I just want to do it quick. So,
This bit's going to be a bit slow and boring. Put the...
Just like the rest of the video.
This is the hardest bit of the whole thing because I look at it and I just think, hurry up. And if you know a way to make it hurry up, let me know in the comments. While I'm on that, why don't you like and subscribe and hit the little bell and just become part of my YouTube party. It's not a big party, but it's also not a political party, so it's more fun than those kinds of parties. It's a food party. It's alright. You see, my good wife, she came home the other day with a pair of pants for me and said, these pants don't require a belt. They don't have a button or a zip. They have elastic. And I was like, isn't that what old blokes wear? And she said, hey, all I'm saying is I got you some pants. Anyway, I put them on, never going back. I don't want to know about belts, buttons, zips. It's elastic all the way. Next thing, lemon on the thing. You know the deal. I reckon you only need half a lemon. In it goes. Oh, how's the technique? And the parsley goes in as well. I really don't want to get any on the stove top because I don't want to have to clean it. And I just put a little tiny dash of this lemon pepper seasoning in there. So if you don't have lemon pepper seasoning, you can just put some pepper and maybe a tiny dash of stock powder in there, or just some pepper and salt. You might be getting the idea that I like pepper and salt. I have been known to season my food. So one of the last things that I do is open up the chicken before it's done, and I just put a little bit of this lemon pepper lemony sauce, butter sauce, that's what I'm trying to say. A little bit of the butter sauce in there. Pop it down and turn it on. It's getting there now. Also check the chips. See how we're going. Oh yeah, look. Looking great. They're pretty much great now.
Can we check one of those chips?
Okay.
Do I just press the green thing? Is it gonna...
Press the on-off button.
Which one's that?
It's on top.
That one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, that started it up. Turn it off.
You turn it off, that's it.
Open this.
No, there's a button. Yeah, whoa. Check it out. Yeah.
There you go, Seamus. I'll just have mine.
What are you inferring?
Oh, that's good.
That's good, huh?
Oh, great.
Not bad. It's good, we just need the chicken to hurry up. Like the great hunters of yore, here I am, triumphant in front of my dead beasts. I did the cooking, and it is looking delicious. The chicken drumettes. They're crispy, they're spicy, but not too spicy. They're herby. The chips, they are crispy. Mouthfeel is the sort of word that Charles from Brooklyn Nine-Nine would use, and all his mates would be like, ugh, ugh. I don't think so, man. However, if you get your chips right, actually the mouthfeel is pretty good, because crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. Same to the chicken, by the way. Now, speaking of the chicken, we have this delicious butter, lemon, and parsley sauce here. And what I'm going to do, call me crazy, but I'm going to put it on the chicken. Nobody is going to regret this. Simon, least of all, because as soon as he's done holding up this camera, he's going to be getting stuck in. He's going to be in like Flynn. That's what we say here in Australia. Do you guys say that overseas? It doesn't matter. What matters is that I'm pretty sure that this is delicious. Let's check it out. Oh, that's rubbish. You don't want any, Simon. Well done, mate. That chicken was delicious. Alright, Simon, thanks for helping me out with the filming. Do you mind just doing the dishes? Because I need to go in here and think about what's going to happen in the next video. Just going to check it out. Thanks, Simon. If you could just... It won't take you long, I'm sure. Thanks, mate.